of cocktail sausages, fairy bread, mini pies, and other essential party foods, while others seized the opportunity to laze around being waited on. It would be nice, I thought, to socialise, do something ordinary for a change. I took a last look in the mirror to make sure I was presentable, or at least as presentable as I was likely to get. I picked up the offering, and that's when the hammering started at the front door. It wasn't the good kind of knocking, and my spirits sank. Things didn't improve when I saw who was waiting on the patio. Zvezdimir Bela Tepesh, model handsome in pressed black jeans and a black shirt, managing his usual trick of appearing ephemeral as a shadow, yet as all-encompassing as darkness. He gave a wave so casual it could have been mistaken for a dismissal. Just seeing him made my leg ache. "Verity, I've got a job for you." "But I'm going to a birthday party," I blurted, clutching the present like a shield. "There'll be cake and lollies." He blinked, caught off guard by my unlikely defence. "I need you to come right now." "Party pies, Bella. Fairy cakes, mini sausage rolls, small food," I said, then added lamely, "It tastes better." "Kids are going missing," he said, gritting his teeth, and it was all over bar the shouting. "And someone wants to talk to you." He pointed towards the familiar purple taxi parked at the curb in the late afternoon light. There weren't too many cabs like this in the city, although I guessed demand would be growing as the population did. It wasn't just people fleeing the southern states who wanted a new start in Brisbane, also known as Brisneyland, or Brisrail if you were feeling playful, or Brisbanal if you were tired of restaurants closing at 8:30 p.m. The taxi's general clientele covered weird, wandering goths and too plastered to notice normal, though most times even the drunkest thought twice about getting into this kind of car. It was almost like they were snapped out of their alcohol-fueled stupor by the strangeness it exuded. Through the passenger window, I made out a fine profile and meticulously styled auburn hair. When the head turned slowly towards me, I recognised its owner, though I'd not formally met Eleanor Aviva, one of the Council of Five, before. It was a bit like having the Queen drop in. The driver next to her gave a brisk wave. My shoulders slumped. Ugh. How many kids? 25 we can identify for sure, but that's out of a couple of hundred a week. Not all those are ours. Oh, don't say ours, Bella. They're nothing to do with me. I regretted the comment as soon as I said it. People had looked out for me when I needed it, and I'd determined long ago to try to pay that back. Let me drop this off, make my apologies. Don't be long, he said. As he retreated to the vehicle, I made a rude gesture behind his back, which Eleanor Aviva saw. After a moment, her very proper mask cracked and she gave me a conspiratorial smile, then faced forward again. As I dragged my feet towards Mel's house, I wondered if Lizzie would save me some ice cream cake. I looked out of the window. My reflection stared back, and beyond that I watched the night speed past. I should be singing Happy Birthday, not here with my ex in the back seat of the world's most disreputable-looking gypsy cab. Parts of it had been cannibalised from other cars. Any original white surfaces had been reduced to grey, and the vinyl of the seats was a little sticky with age. The rubber mats on the floor, though so thin as to be almost transparent, were, I was pretty sure, all that stopped me from seeing the bitumen of Wynnum Road beneath us. Instead of the traditional pine tree-shaped air freshener, there was a gree-gree hanging from the rearview mirror.